Hey gang, welcome back to Palmetto Grill and Smoke. This is Keith. Today we're going to be putting some ribs on the Pit Boss smoker. We're going to be doing the 3-2-1 method. We're going to let these go low and slow. We're going to wrap them up. They're going to be the fall off the bone style ribs, not the competition kind. But I know the audience I'm going to be having here tonight and they're going to enjoy it quite a bit. We're also going to be smoking some eggs on the grill, basically making hard-boiled eggs using the smoker. We're going to cook them for a while in the shell. We're going to cook them for a while out of the shell. It's going to be first time doing this, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out. I hear the smoked eggs as a deviled egg turn out to be pretty good. So stick around, we'll find out. Here we are with our 3 racks of ribs. These came from Sam's Club. They're plenty meaty. They got some weight to them. It was about 10 pounds of ribs for 3 racks. Now we're going to lose a lot of weight when we smoke these. I've already separated the membrane from these two, which is definitely, it's not that big a deal, but it can be a little hard to get started. So this membrane on the back just really won't cook down as part of the smoking process. So it helps kind of get it started with a kitchen knife, something dull so you don't cut yourself. But sometimes the membrane comes off clean, other times it wants to fight you. Of course it's slimy, so you've got that going against you. But here we go, I think we got it started. And there you go. All right, so we've got the membranes off of all 3 of these. We're gonna season them up and we're gonna get them ready to go on the smoker. So just got my eggs out of the ice bath and peeled. They're about to go back on the grill. They're a little softer than a normal boiled egg. I don't think they're quite as done yet as a normal boiled egg. You can see if there's some marks that pass through the shell from the grate. There's already a little bit of color on them. So they're gonna go back on the smoker at low temp, around 180 degrees, for about another 45 minutes to an hour. I'll keep an eye on them. I've already got my ribs on there as well. So it may slow down my ribs a little bit because I was gonna cook those at 225. We're wrapping these ribs in foil. I've got some brown sugar going down. I've got some apple juice. And then I'm gonna rock out a little bit of rum in here. You've probably seen this rum in some of my other videos, but it's a coffee / caramel rum. Delicious. It's gonna go great on these ribs. Here comes the last set of ribs. Already wrapped 2 of them. Got all the neighborhood dogs making a fuss.
River's licking.
Here we go, these ribs are looking good. They're gonna go meat side down, rib side up, so that they can basically braise in this fluid. See you in 2 hours. All right, we've got our smoked eggs. Look at the nice yellow color on them. A little bit of grill marks. We're gonna make these into smoked deviled eggs. So we're gonna see how this turns out. Making kind of a small batch here. Gonna rock in some mayo. We're gonna do some Sausage Works, the Big Dill mustard. And we're gonna do a little bit of diced jalapeno. I know a lot of people like to use diced pickle or relish or things like that. But these are very mild jalapenos, so it should be a very similar flavor. Plus I've got the dill mustard going on in there, so that'll overpower any of the jalapeno. We'll take a quart Ziploc, pile all this in here, cut the corner off, use it as a piping bag. All right, I'll let you know how these turn out. All right, the ribs are done. Look at that glaze that's set up on those. These first 2 are the Sweet Baby Ray's. This last one here is that bourbon honey glaze. So I just brought them off the grill. I'm gonna tent them for a few minutes before I start cutting them up to serve them, but oh boy, they're looking good. All right, folks, we're here. We've got the ribs are done. They've been resting for a little bit. As you can see, the bones are pretty much pulling right out. Delicious. Absolutely wonderful. Made some deviled smoked deviled eggs. Down in house. That is delicious. Again, I wasn't making competition barbecue. I was shooting for more of the fall off the bone instead of the whole clean bite. But I'm having some folks over and I think they're gonna enjoy it this way. These ribs, well, these ribs are delicious, but you can still see some of the steam coming off, I hope. These are basted with a modified Sweet Baby Ray's. Got a little bit of bark here, I'm gonna eat it. So good. Keep checking back with Palmetto Grill and Smoke. We're gonna be smoking more meat. We're gonna be cooking more chicken. We're gonna be doing some fish. We're gonna be doing it all. Come back and watch. Thanks.